So, in the news, some people are criticizing WHO, most notably President Trump of the United States. And so, I do not personally think that these criticisms or even conspiracy theories about WHO are relevant in this situation. I think WHO is doing a good job in preventing the spread of COVID-19, and you know WHO's actions should not be taken in the political context. However, having said that, I do feel that WHO could be doing a better job of instructing people and the governments of the world in preventing this disease. Because it's a fact that some governments do not listen to hard scientific evidence. So, what WHO might advise on scientific grounds might be uncomfortable to some governments. But in those situations, I think WHO should act in a way any good scientists would act, uh, based on hard evidence, based on the best judgments, even if it contradicts with the stated policies of respective governments. WHO should be the devil's advocate in this matter. But I don't think WHO is doing that. WHO is sometimes too political, sometimes too diplomatic to certain governments. And here, the elephant in the room is, of course, Taiwan. I think it's a shameful fact that WHO is not including Taiwan as an integral part of its operation. I don't actually, you know, think it's terribly important to consider the political stalemate between mainland China and Taiwan. Of course, there are historical implications. Of course, there are political views that might be different from government to government. However, in this particular matter, in the prevention of coronavirus outbreak, I don't think these political issues are relevant. I do think that WHO should include Taiwan in its getting of information and communications about policies and preventing measures and so on, because Taiwan is an integral part of the world's effort to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. And Taiwan is actually providing valuable data and suggesting really good ideas about how we should proceed about this prevention of this global pandemic. So, WHO should not be a political organization. It should be a scientific organization. So, from the point of science, it doesn't really matter whether Beijing or Taipei represent what's governed or whatever. I mean, these things do not matter. So I do hope that WHO would behave in a scientific manner rather than a political manner, because that is what we need in this time of crisis. We don't need any politics. We don't need any diplomacy. And I do feel that the boss of WHO is sometimes being too political or too diplomatic to certain governments in the world, and that does not help